Welcome to the another video of the basic electrical engineering. In this video we will discuss about the three-phase AC circuit. When we write any phase, we write it like VRN. Let us say we talk about the R phase. And we compare, let me draw the one coil. It represents that it is the source of generation of that phase. Or we can represent like this, that this is one generation of R phase and this is the phase and another one is neutral. Let me write here the phase, and this is the starting end phase and the end point is the neutral. We can represent this like this, or we can represent by a winding. Here we can write here phase and this one we can write as neutral. Now, when we write the equation of VRN, we will write as VRN is nothing but, it has got a peak value Vm, this is an instantaneous value, small v, it has a peak value Vm, sine of omega t. This can be easily drawn in the x and y axis, where we can represent here in the x axis as time, or we can represent in terms of omega t, or we can write this in terms of theta. Only thing is that t is a variable, omega is a fixed term. Multiplication of omega and t, which is theta, is also a variable term now. Because the same thing we can express also as Vm sine of theta. It will not be a problem if you take the x-axis as theta and the y-axis as Vrn. Now we can plot a sine wave and say that this is how we plot a sine wave, and say that this is 2 pi, this is pi, and this is 0. So far you all know for a single phase we talk about Vrn and we get this type of waveform, where this height, the maximum value, is given as Vm, the peak value. Now let us say this R and N, this is represented in this way, and another phase is there which is time displaced. Let me write here that Vrn is equal to Vm sine of omega t. Another voltage is there, that is V of Yn. It is also Vm sine of omega t. Instead of that, it is Vm sine of omega t minus of 120 degree. That is, in time, it is lagged by angle of 120 degree. Another voltage we can also represent as Vbn, which is equals to Vm sine of omega t minus 240 degree. That is, in time, Vb, the phase voltage of B, is displaced from Y by an angle of 120, or with respect to R, it is displaced by an angle of 240 in time. So, as per the time, let us also in space we represent it. This one and this terminal, let us write draw properly. This one is our Y. So here R, Y and N, this is the source. It is represented like this. This one will be B. So now VR is nothing but Vm angle 0. Vy is nothing but Vm angle of minus 120. We can write this in phasor form. And Vb nothing but Vm angle of minus 240 degree. We keep in the space in such a way that it can be represented in the phasor form, because later on we can represent this in terms of phasor diagram like this, with all the RYB space displaced and also time displaced by an angle of 120. So this will be equals to V angle 0 degree. So if we are writing in terms of peak value, but we can write also in terms of RMS value, and Let's say all the three voltage are balanced voltage, so we are giving an equal voltage, equal in magnitude. So this will be given as V angle 0, this side will be V angle minus 120, and this will be V angle minus 240, and this is nothing but R, Y and B in this manner. So if we draw the three-phase waveform out of it, let me draw. So here I have drawn the R phase, and to draw the Y phase we have to split this in 60-degree interval, to 60-degree interval, here also 60-degree interval, so that we can draw the Y phase with a 120-degree phase lag. So 120 degree means 60 plus 60, 120. So it will also form the same pattern. Yeah, this is it will come out from here, and now it will follow this pattern, and it will go like this. Here also it will come. If we have got negative axis, we can easily plot the curve. So we got a Y. Now we got a blue. So blue one will be. We can plot in this way. So it is intentionally made such that so that you can draw the RYB three phases of your own, and here also you can extend it here. So now RYB three phases is done, and we got these three voltages. So let us write, this is VRYRN, this is VYN, this side is VBN. So here you have got the three voltages RN, VBN, VYN. So all these are the instantaneous values, and here on the x-axis you have got omega t in the x-axis, and this is 0. Here you have, this is 60, 120, and this is pi. Here again you are divided into three equal parts. This is 2 pi. So here one time period is completing over here. So this is the time period of this cycle t, and we can represent f as 1 by t, and 2 pi f we can multiply, and we can say this is omega. Omega is in radian per seconds. So this is what we have seen, that in time they are displaced by an angle of 120 degree from each other, and also we place the phasor diagram, or we draw the phasor diagram also with VR at 0 degree, VY with a direction of minus 120 degree, and VB with a direction of again minus 240 degree. Now here the same RYB we have kept in the same fashion, rather the end neutral of it, as we see in the above here, as we see that here it is R, Y and B, they are space displaced by 120 degree with a neutral here. So same thing we can have here, this diagram can be done. So in this diagram we have got R, this is Y, and here is B. So if we extend this line over here, so we can give this node a name R, Y and B instead of giving a name over here. So this is the end neutral of all the three are being combined, and we can say that this can be grounded. Now what is the voltage across Rn? So we can say this is the voltage across Rn. We can take another pen and we can denote it. So voltage across R and N, we can be saying this is the Rn, is the phase voltage. This can be a small n or a capital N. Let us write in small n, so that Vrn is in phase voltage. So here we have another voltage that is called Vyn. When we say phase, it is actually the voltage across this terminal Y and N. So this is across VBN. But there is another voltage which come into picture, is that what is this voltage? So this voltage is given as VRY, And this voltage, again, this is the voltage of R with respect to Y. So let us write an equation and try to get what is the value of VRY. So if I say VRY, it is nothing but, we can write potential of R with respect to Y. So potential of R with respect to Y, we can say this is a plus and minus. We can apply a KVL because this is AC circuit, there is no point of having plus and minus. However, the potential of R with respect to Y we are talking, so let us say for a certain time this is the polarity. So here it is a minus and this one is plus. So when you take a KVL, if you move in this direction, this is first encounter is plus, then you move in this way, it will be like YN, and we can draw like this. Or we can say VRY is equals to the potential of R with respect to N plus potential of N with respect to Y. Also we can write this is nothing but VRN plus this will be minus VYN. In this way also we can write. So let us substitute the value. So we can write VRY is equals to, this is Vm sine of omega t minus Vyn is how much? Vm sine of omega t minus 120 degree. So let us solve this equation. So we have written this Vm is Vm sine omega t and sine omega t minus 120 degree taken as common. Vm taken as common and these two together, so we can have sine A minus sine B, which is equals to 2 cos A plus B by 2, so omega t plus omega t minus 120 by 2, it is omega t minus 60, then sine of A minus B by 2, so omega t cancel, this is minus, it will be 120 by 2, that is sine 60. So this will be equals to Vm to the cos term. Let us bring this term first. This is sine 60 is root 3 by 2 into cos of omega t minus 60. So let us write in terms of sine. So we can write this sine of omega t minus 60 plus 90. When we convert from cos to sine, we add plus 90 over here. So from this 2 to cancel out, what we get finally is root 3 Vm sine of omega t plus 30 degree. So what we get, the value of VRY from here is, we get VRY is equals to root 3 Vm sine of omega t plus 30 degree. Let us draw the phasor diagram out of it. So we have drawn here, we have written again the VRN, VYN, VBN, and this phasor diagram here done. We form the equation by solving the equation of VRY, let us say VRY, we get it like this is root 3 times of Vm and sine of omega t minus 30. So instead of writing and drawing this phasor diagram here, can we get the same phasor diagram by other way? Other way means, if I will write VRY, we know that VRY is equals to VRN plus VNY. So VRN is here, VYN is here. If we take the opposite of VYN, it is nothing but this will be equals to VNY. Or we can write it this as VRN minus VYN. So this can be VNY, or we can say this is nothing but this is minus of VYN. After that we have to make the parallelogram. So the upper line, this will be parallel to the lower one, and the side line will be parallel to, so these two will be in parallel, like this two and this two should be in parallel, and this one is parallel to this. So now we take the resultant out of it. So this resultant will be nothing but, this is a phasor sum of VRN and this is yn, I can say minus of vyn. So if we add up these two phases, we get the phasor vry, and this is nothing but vry. And already we get this magnitude is √3 times of Vm, and this is plus 30 degree, because let us see this, yeah, plus 30 degree. So that's why this side will be plus of 30 degree. So now this leads by an angle of 30 degree from the phase voltage. Similarly, we can draw for this is Vry. Similarly, we can also draw for Vyb. So Y is here, Vb negative of it, and again it will become exactly downward, and this line will be representing here Vyb. Similarly, Vbr. So Vbr, B and R is negative of it, it will be coming like this. So here we are getting the another line voltage VBR. So we can get the expression of the instantaneous value Vry, Vyb is equal to √3 times of Vm sine of omega t 30 minus of 120, that is minus of 90. That you can see from the eyes here, this is 30 and this is 90. So Yb is lagging the Vry by an angle of 30 degree. In space it is kept in the phasor diagram so that this equation and the phasor both will match. Ry, Yb and then Br is equal to same √3 Vm sine of omega t minus 90 and minus 120. So this will be 210. So like that you can have Vb, Vy, Ry, Yb and Vbr. So these line voltages, you can derive the equation of the line voltages by adding the equation. Also with the help of phasor diagram, you can get the magnitude of line voltage and the phase voltage. So this is from the supply end. From the supply end, you can relate that when three-phase supply is given. So let me draw over here. If you have a three-phase supply given to the load, so you can relate this three-phase supply with the help of a coil, or better will be you can relate this with the help of our generation phase voltages. So like this you can relate this Ryb, and you can say that the voltage across this phase is Vrn, and the voltage across the line is Vry, and also you can get the voltage across Yb as Vyb, and voltage across Br. So voltage across, when we say Vbr, it is actually the potential of B with respect to R. So you are giving a potential of B with respect to R. So from here to here, like potential of B with respect to R. So in that way you are giving a supply side. So from the supply end, this is the phase voltage. The meaning of the phase voltage is the voltage across each per phase, and the meaning of the line voltage, the voltage between the lines. What is the voltage? So what we observe, the between the line, the magnitude is √3 times increased, and the phase voltage and the line voltage do not have the same phase, but if it is sine omega t, this line voltage leads the phase voltage. Line voltage leads the phase voltage by an angle of 30 degree. In the next video we will talk about the load, and also we will talk about the power factor. So thank you very much for your listening to the video. Thank you again.